I can start. Okay.
One of the phrases that we use in 12-step programs all the time is you can't keep what you have without giving it away.
You can give out something through a motivation, through a word of mouth, through just being there for them and supporting them in any way you can.
And so looking forward and giving back kind of fits that theme for me. By admitting powerlessness and telling the truth, I become empowered.
To be able to break out of a cycle and embrace something bigger and embrace a life that is looking forward and is giving back.
And I think a lot of times we forget that we should always be up to something bigger than ourselves. So this trip has definitely opened that up for me.
I've visited other parts of Africa over the years and have always wanted to come to Kenya and spend time. And I'm so grateful that I was invited here by the Africa Yoga Project.
In America, we have an idea of what Africa is, and I don't necessarily think that's correct.
I really want each participant to experience the absolute magic, wonder, and culture that all of Kenya has to offer.
Things that I think about when I think of Kenya are animals, culture, and adventure.
I lost my mom when when she was giving birth to me, and 12 years later, I lost my dad. Every time he would come in the house when he was drunk, and before he married a second wife, we were the one to take care of him when he was drunk. So through that experience, it was hard for him and for us too.
I believe that we cannot heal what we do not acknowledge.
Things like addiction and things like trauma and things that this training touches on, they know no background, they know no race, they know no gender, you know, any sort of defined characteristic that you can think of.
So us as Africans, we've not taken drug addiction as a major problem, like the way we've placed so much concern on HIV.
And I wasn't open to share with someone like, this is what is going through in my life. This is what that person had said to me and it hurts me. I wasn't able to confront people.
We find these places of comfort that are dysfunctional. They're not good for our health and they're not good for our heart. And I think coming here has just like really opened that up for me.
Having Mount Kilimanjaro sit behind me and being in the awe and the mystery and the wonder of it all, seeing the animals.
Being able to enjoy everybody else's joy and wonder has also been absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, this is great.
I absolutely love that part of it too.
Yeah, it's nice to share it.
One of the most, if not the most joyful class I've ever attended. It was completely non-judgmental. It was non-competitive. It was so different than what we find really when we practice in the States and in LA where I'm from.
We had the opportunity to visit Dickens Outreach.
I've been raised here, this is where I came from, and this is where my journey into yoga started.
It's amazing to see Dickens, what he's done for his community after becoming a certified teacher.
Simon says right leg down.
The way he interacted with the kids, you could feel that there was just such pure joy in his heart. And then he invited us into his home.
Through this practice and through that training, I'm going to have a tool now to help curb this problem. Because actually I'm a victim of addiction. I'm affected, not actually affected.
And he's happy, and he just wants to keep learning and keep growing and keep sharing the love. And he's definitely up to something bigger than himself.
I've never felt so comfortable, so far away from home. It's like having family right here with me, and I've only known, everyone for a couple days,